This is Marcos for FightHubTV.com, and earlier today I had a chance to go to CSW in Fullerton, California, as I spoke to Josh Barnett as he reacted to Fedor's shocking loss to Fabricio Werdum last Saturday on Showtime. Check it out.
Now, did you happen by chance to see the fight between Werdum and Fedor this past weekend? What are your thoughts on what happened?
They fought?
I think so.
Yes. I think it was just carelessness on Fedor's part. I'm not taking away from Werdum as a fighter because, Fedor was careless into Werdum's skill set. I mean, he threw himself into something into Werdum's territory, his bread and butter, jiu-jitsu, and he's got a good triangle. He's used it a lot in competition as well, and I just think that he didn't have anybody in training, Fedor, that could lock him up like that. He could always get away with throwing himself into it and chucking the legs off. Throw himself into it, chuck the legs off. Werdum is a lot longer on his inseam. I'm not talking about his penis size, so you could just stop with that. Ask Babalu if you want to know. He's taller. He's got long legs, and he's really adept at locking that hold up. So the first time, I would have thought that Fedor would have thought this is a little too close for comfort. I'll be a little more careful. But instead, he just shoved himself right in even deeper. And at that point, Werdum got behind his shoulder, and when that happened, he wasn't able to twist out of it. And Fedor is going to be able to throw himself out of most triangles because of his build. Thick neck, round head, broad shoulders. Going to be able to generate a lot of torque and throw through here. When Bob Sapp fought Nogueira, I said, "Do it, man. His #1 hold will never work on you because you're just too physically big. Unless you can entirely gas out, he'll never triangle you ever." So with Fedor, I can understand why, in some respects, and in most cases, he has no concern for triangle choke. But in this case, he really should have been more attentive.
Were you shocked at the result?
Yes, but not. I was shocked with it overall, but not in watching the fight. And seeing what he was doing, it didn't really surprise me that he ended up throwing himself into a dang choke. It was just, I'm sure he's kicking himself over it, thinking, "Oh, why did I do that? That was just so rudimentary to make that mistake."
Do you feel Fedor is going to come back stronger, or do you feel since this is his first loss, it might have a psychological effect on him?
No, I don't think it's going to get into his head at all. I think he was plenty strong for the fight. I just think he'll just be smarter about it. And I'm sure his group has an automatic rematch clause in their contract, so that's why Werdum's got to fight him. I don't know if that's ever been said by anyone, but I would bet. I don't know. I'm sure there's a euphemism in there that would work for this, but I would put money on the fact that they've got an automatic rematch clause in place, so they have to fight anyways.
Do you think with this loss with Fedor, it automatically shoots Lesnar and Carwin to the top of the heavyweight pound-for-pound rankings, or do you think it's so close you can't really tell between who is the best?
No, I don't think Lesnar and Carwin can surpass Fedor in ranking. I don't think either one of them have done anything near his accomplishments recently or career-wise. I think it's folly to put those two guys above Fedor in any way, shape, or form. I feel like Werdum, he got clipped by Dos Santos and a good shot on the feet, but if they were to fight again, I don't necessarily think it would go that way. And I think styles make matchups.